First opened back in 1975. There's a look inside the iconic Mercedes-Benz Superdome in downtown New Orleans. Nothing like the fanfare of introductions to an NFL game, and that was in evidence a moment ago. Fireworks, pyrotechnics, you name it. This crowd is ready as their guys get set to match up between the Chicago Bears and the New Orleans Saints. It's an Indian summer afternoon. Perfect conditions for football, and off we go on EA Sports. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken. Not the start that he was looking for, as he's going to be met and dropped behind the line. It'll go as a loss of a yard on the game's first play. Second down.
It's a loss of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 24-yard line.
Now they try the right side here. Takes it to the 26, just a 1-yard gain.
I know that speed is the hallmark of today's NFL game, but the key to good rushing defense is still having your linebackers set the edge.
So now an early 3rd and 10 here on their opening drive. Now they'll throw here out of the gun. He's going to float this one deep right side. That's caught inside the 20. And he will have the Bears first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. A big play there for the Bears on 3rd. 64 yards. A real field flipper there as all of a sudden they've got a first down in the red zone. They run the option here on 1st and 10. They'll get this out wide to Taylor. And he takes this one in for a Bears touchdown. Jonathan Taylor, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Bears take it all the way down the field and score on the opening drive. Extra point attempt to come here. And he's got it to make it 7-0 in favor of the Bears.
Makes the score Bears 7, Saints nothing.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. Fields it in the middle of the end zone. And he'll decide to not bring this one out as their drive will begin at the 25.
Bro, this man going for it on 4th, and can he go for it on 4th and?
They'll come out throwing here on 1st down.
With 3, where he was on 4th and my 33, can he go for it?
And he will lose yardage here back at the
4th and 2 on my 33-yard line.
To develop, never got going.
In the 4th.
And it's 2nd down. Now here's a throw that's complete. And this one will go to the 20.
No, he was on my 33. I mean his 33.
giving up the touchdown on the opening drive.
And based on our time with them, you know, prior to this game, I feel like
that's bullshit if he couldn't, because he converted that shit.
The discussion we had with the coaching staff was, you know, we may give up some points in this game, so our offense has to be ready each and every time to either equal or try and get us ahead and try and keep us ahead. This is their chance to respond to that first touchdown given up.
Now the Bears electing to call a timeout defensively. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. They have the catch on second down, but it didn't help at all, and now they're looking at third down here.
I hate that shit. You're on a fucking 33. This nigga converted that shit.
I know.
Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. And that is incomplete.
From the snap, he certainly looked like he knew where he wanted to go with the ball, but surprise, that guy was covered. So that took his attention elsewhere to no avail.
Palardy now on the punt as he sends this one away. And take it right on the 30. That'll go as a 39-yard punt, give him 9 on the return, and the Bears take over. The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. They've got a 7-0 lead in the football as well as they start out 1st and 10. And he's got some space here. And he's going to get this down to the 35-yard line. A big hitter there, a first down gain of 26 yards.
That's a nice run right there, able to get to the outside. And so many times defenses say, okay, we got you hemmed in. But if you're running the football, at least you know where everyone is coming from. You don't have to worry about the backside at all. That allows you to run with a little bit more confidence as you traverse down the field.
Now the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves them with 2 to go on second down. Well, they're making an effort to get the ground game going tonight. So far, it's working.
I like what we're seeing from the offensive line. They seem to have the leverage going, and they're controlling things and reestablishing the line of scrimmage, moving that defensive front backwards. I also like what the runner's giving us, too. It appears that he's been waiting all day long to get out here and take off.
He'll lose a yard on the play, so now they need 3 yards on third down.
And it's third.
I knew it was you. I knew for a fact.
This time he'll look to throw. That's complete to Jonathan Taylor out of the backfield. And he will have the Bears first down, I do believe. Yes, he's got it by about a yard there on 3rd and 3.
First down, Bears.
Back to throw now on first down. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. And he'll be brought down inside the 20 at the 19.
Complete.
The first down screen pass, good for 5.
For a second there, I thought that might break big. Screen pass, looked like it was coming together, looked like there was an opening. Still, ended up with a solid game.
I knew that was the goddamn deviant.
2nd and 5 after the 5-yard completion on first down. Now he's stripped. He lost the football. And this is picked up by the Saints. And nothing but D-line run. And he'll bring it all the way back just a yard. Too shy of midfield.
Recovered by the defense.
And this is one of those bang-bang plays, Charles. Did the knee hit first or did the ball come out first?
This is where you need that 20/20 eyesight, don't you, Brandon? You've got to see which one happened first. If the knee hit the ground, then they will keep possession.
And they'll come out with a 3 tight end look on the first play of the drive.
We're going to have to restart. Let Connor get.
Now a handoff here to his running back. And he's going to get forward for about 5, but that may be coming back. What say you, Mr. Referee?
Sacrifice himself for Ingram. That round, instead of investigating his Rather him not die. Like I said, oh, I was instead of interrogating and antagonizing
Get this one down about the 17. Tackle is made by Cameron Jordan.
What an advantage having an elite guy in the middle of the
I want to
defensive
find a way
line
to
because
not go
not only
upstairs
does he
because
take
that
up
will
the
reveal
space
everything.
and let the linebackers run
That's the
free,
thing I don't
he
want
can
to
also
have.
make
I
plays himself, as we
Find
just
that guy
saw
on
there.
the top. Right. It's my team that came in to shoot at him. Don't want to discover him because live and they're going to agree. I'm giving him 70, assuming
2nd and 14.
throw his.
Quick hitter here, it's complete. And he'll be taken down as that will take us to the end of the
There's
first
so many
quarter of
options.
play.
Here's what I was
After
thinking.
1-7-0 on EA Sports.
Hank is a little more sympathetic at this point, but my option is going to be a. Yeah, if I love you. Not taking another survey. Yeah.
In danger of squandering their great field position as they come up on a 3rd and 7. From the shotgun, he'll
I
lift to
hate
throw.
that. I hate that it does that. I hate that it does that.
Touchdown, Bears. From 10 yards out, and the Bears will add on to their lead. And he is a reliable target. They like to get him involved. They got him involved there for the score.
And they should. He's a very good player. Remember, they can use him in certain positions, so many different spots, and he usually comes through for them.
And it's good to make it 14-0.
Makes the score Bears 14, Saints nothing.
Charging or grabbing?
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one
In that
away.
scenario, I'm losing somebody.
Fair catch signaled for and taken successfully.
The Saints take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Let's go back and play. That's the joy of this. Thoughts that are making me love the game, but I mean, that's why I love the game.
Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. They're staring at a 2-touchdown deficit, 14-0 the score as they regroup with 1st and 10.
I think I like you.
They'll try and start this drive in the air. Harris has it
I
over
have
the middle.
my plate.
And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. A quick 1st down pickup. Good start after going 3 and out on their opening drive.
8-yard line.
Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. And that's caught inside the 30. 33 yards that time.
This offense has been slow to get started, but that play will certainly give them a little bit of life. Maybe the late wake-up call that they've been seeking.
Case or do something like breakthrough in the case, I can get replaced.
So now then, the big play has them all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10. Back to throw here. That's complete to his running back, Kamara. They'll contain him to just 4. 2nd down.
To Alvin Kamara. A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6 at the Bears.
The play action fake. They'll look to throw. And a heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off inside the 5. And he'll be stopped shy of the 15 at the 14-yard line on the return. Really nice pick there for the reigning NFC Defensive Player of the Week. And a good story on that. He said he didn't even know he won the award. His buddy had to call him. He saw him on television and said, hey, congratulations. How about that?
And I bet you his buddy said, well, since you didn't know, I'll just go ahead and claim the award, right? And everything that goes along with it. But the reason he won the award the previous week and what we just saw there, instincts. Understanding where the play is going and being able to make a play on the football.
Correct order and just going off on your own position. I'm trying to make Connor Soley get Connor.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive.
It's right here.
Wide open, complete. He's at the 30. The 20. Touchdown, Chicago.
I feel like that puts something up.
A big play there. His third touchdown now on the year as the Bears push further out in front.
Partner, you know what the real key is to stopping a good passing attack?
You tell me.
Being able to tackle as soon as a guy catches the football.
Didn't work out there.
No, because when you give up the big run after catch, the rack yardage, that puts your defense in a big-time stressful position.
A lot of rack yardage and a touchdown there on the big play. Takes this about 5 yards deep.
Saints take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. And they're in an early hole. The first drive, they threw the interception. That led to a touchdown. So decent-sized deficit early on.
It is, but I think you hit the key words early on. So they have to decide, do we even need to change game plan? Or do we just need to execute better and try and get back in this game?
Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 28.
Here's 2nd and 7 now from the 28. Going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. That's a big loss of 3, and it brings up 3rd down. And he'll give it here to his running back. And he'll be brought down at the 28, and that is well short of the 1st. It's a gain of just 3, and the offense likely going to yield to the punting unit here on 4th down. Here's Michael Palardy now as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time. Fair catch called for and made, but now we'll have to see about the penalty. So this will be accepted as it moves the offense backwards. So the special teams penalty cost some yardage there as they come out on 1st and 10.
Part of me feels like this is like one of the few ways I can make sure I don't investigate everything else again. All right, go ahead and do that.
They'll set up a throw. Johnson with a completion over the middle. And brought down, but not before reaching the 45-yard line. Well, they'll get the yardage, but they hate to see him take that hit.
You're always trying to cool off a big-time guy throwing the ball, but you have to know when to back off, pull up, and not hit him. There's the penalty.
So the yellow flag came out, and that leads to a new set of downs for this offense. 1st and 10. They give to Taylor out of the gun. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. That'll set him back with a loss of 3 on the play. And it'll bring up a 2nd and 13. Play action. They'll throw. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off around the 27. And he will take this across midfield and down to the 48-yard line.
Well, that's a drive killer right there. Not a really confident throw either. This one was kind of up for grabs, and it's going to come down the hands of the wrong team.
Game clock setting at 2:02, so they'll get 1 play before the
That's a
2-minute
gun,
warning.
though, so hopefully he's not gonna. If that's the case, then I do have to interrogate a different way.
Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. Sliding out of the pocket. He'll try and run it. And he's got this down a yard or 2 shy of the 40 before he's out of bounds. A reminder coming up just a few minutes from now, we'll send you to Jonathan Coachman and our crew in Orlando. Coach will have a look back at some of the stats and scores from yesterday's action. 2nd and 3. That's to his running back. It's Alvin Kamara. And he he's going to get this inside the 30. 12 yards there and a first down.
First and 10 at the 29-yard line.
They're going to look to throw. Pressure applied, and he's going to be taken down. They sack him back at the 33-yard line.
Tackled back at the 33-yard line.
They'll look to throw. This is complete to Michael Thomas. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. 15 yards on the play, first down. Now a timeout called for by the offense, as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. Took nearly the entire first half, but a first red zone opportunity for him here. They have a first and 10 at the 18. Looking to throw. This is the tight end, Njoku. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans.
I understand why.
David Njoku, his second touchdown on the season. And the Saints get a bit closer. It's up, it's good, and that'll cut the lead to 21-7.
Makes the score Bears 21, Saints 7.
After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. And he returns this to the 22.
Take over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. You've got under a minute to go here until halftime. You got the good-sized lead. No need to do anything crazy.
No, there really is no need to do anything crazy. The smart play, go ahead and take your lead into the locker room and then try to add to it in the second half. But
it's caught inside the 25. Touchdown, Chicago. Mecole Hardman, 78 yards. And the Bears will extend their lead.
Well, that is certainly a deflator right there defensively. Their guys just came off of a touchdown drive. They're back in the game, and then bam, they give up a touchdown one play later. How about that?
And the momentum, which seemingly had shifted the other direction, thought we might be seeing a comeback. That momentum right back the other way.
Well, that is certainly not complimentary football that we saw right there. The defense is supposed to help their offense, not give up another touchdown.
25-yard line.
Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. You've got less than 30 seconds left here in the half. You're well on your own side of the field. What are we doing here, Coach Davis?
Well, I'm trying something on first down, and it's something that's safe. It's something that's been done many times before. A lot of people say it's not even worth trying, but I'm running a draw. I'm running a screen. I'm seeing if something pops.
And the defense has him covered. It's intercepted. Shaquille Griffin with a pick. And his guys have got it back at the closing stages of the first half.
Their own 20-yard line.
Clock at 20 seconds to go in the half as they come up first and 10. And they're just going to run it here up the middle. Room here to run. And now off to the races down the right side. And he takes this one in for a Bears touchdown. A great play there in the final seconds of the first half. And the Bears will add on to their lead. And it's up and good.
Bears 35, Saints 7.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away.
Fair catch made at the 25-yard line. The Saints take over first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. And from this spot in the field with the clock where it's at, you think we're just going to see a knee and that's it?
And I think in this situation, that's the proper play. But we do know there's some risk takers out there that may want to take one more shot before the clock runs out.
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. For the third time here in this half, it's intercepted. Picked up by Jalen Ramsey. And he will be out of bounds as time has run out on this first half. We have hit halftime. Still 2 more quarters to go. We'll take a timeout. We'll be back after this. You're watching the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. It's in the game. The Saints going to go on offense first, and they trail here as we begin quarter number 3. Fielded near the back of the end zone. And the half will begin with a touchback. Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. They are looking to make a bit of a 180. They are sputtering right now.
And frankly, I think it's time to call your playmakers together and say, all right, guys, we're going to lean on you through this patch. We need you to get us back on track and get us going in the right direction. So you're calling plays geared to them. Not necessarily when you look at your plays, oh, this hurts the defense. I want the ball in the hands of X, Y, and Z and see if we can move forward.
So don't get too cute. Go to the playmakers.
He's had trouble finding open receivers all game, CD, and that's because really there hasn't been many. This defense has been all over them.
Yeah, they're one of the better defenses in the league, and every time I talk to someone around the NFL, they all say the exact same thing. They're so fundamentally sound, it's hard to execute against them.
On third and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air. And he comes back with one complete. 2 catches in the first half. Now he's got a third here, and it's good for a first.
Well, maybe this offense has learned something from watching their counterparts work. I'm wondering if their coaching staff said, let's do what they've been doing the entire game because that's worked well. This offense, they have not looked particularly good all game long. But a nice throw there for a good gain and a first down.
He's across midfield.
It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up second down.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
Again, it's Kamara. And he's going to take this down close to a first down at about the Bears' 42. It's a pickup of 6 and good enough to move the chains.
That's a good, nice, crisp run for a first down. I wonder if the defense might have been loosened up a little bit, maybe anticipating a pass instead of the run that they got.
Now a first down carry. It's Kamara. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be second down.
Well, they certainly have been able to get him going and establish the run, so I think it's time to abandon that plan and start chucking it all over the park. And you know who's excited about that? The defensive front. They got a chance to pin their ears back and get after him now.
The first down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5. Fighting his way down to about the 35-yard line.
Not too many offenses want to turn down long drives, but when you're down what they are, they've got to pay it off with some points.
Seventh play of the drive now as they come up on a 3rd and 3. They'll look to throw here. And he's got his man out of the backfield. That's complete. Touchdown, New Orleans. A great effort there. His second touchdown on the season. And the Saints make some inroads here to that deficit.
Lining up for the point.
Getting your back involved, what's the importance there in the passing game?
Well, oftentimes you can create mismatches because who's going to cover it? And you get him into space, which is where he likes to operate with the ball in his hands. Oftentimes makes people miss, gets that run after the catch, and off he goes.
And into the end zone.
To kick off for New Orleans.
After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off.
Fair catch made at the 25-yard line. The Bears take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. And they hit the home run last drive. One play on the ground all the way to the house. Now the defense, maybe they're expecting a run here.
Partner, I love your description because when we talk about hitting the home run, we're usually thinking about a passing play, aren't we? Something in the air, deep ball. But how about them just taking it big-time jaunt? Now if you're coming back out, now they've established this run game, the play-action pass could very well be open.
Here's a 2nd and 7. He's going to flip one out here to his running back. And he'll get it up near the 35, right at the 34 here.
Complete.
That might feel like a little bit of a lost opportunity there for the offense because the defense brought pressure that time. And sometimes against that, you can get out to your running back, and it could turn into a big gain downfield. But what a nice job they did getting to him quickly and holding him to a short gain.
And they'll run the option on 3rd and short yardage.
Well, they hit him in the backfield, and he will not escape. And that is not going to get it done. That'll back him up 2 yards and also bring up 4th. Here comes the Bears punter now. And the way this offense has moved the ball, he hasn't been needed till here in the 3rd. It'll be a 45-yard punt and couple that with a loss on the return. And the Saints will take over with a 1st down and 10. The Saints offense on the field ready to get their drive started. And they'll be looking to build off of a nice drive last time, a drive that really relied on the quarterback.
Making good decisions, distributing the ball well, distributing it accurately, keeping it away from danger. A really nicely run drive.
But now the defense, what adjustments do they need to make in the passing game?
Pass rush, pass rush, pass rush. Whether it's the guys up front or maybe you bring additional guys, but you've got to disrupt the timing of them throwing the football.
We'll see if they can disrupt it here. Solid way to start the drive. 13 yards, picking up the first.
32-yard line.
Under a minute to go in this 3rd quarter as they come up 1st and 10. Now they'll throw here out of the gun. And he goes out of bounds just shy of the 45. A nifty bit of scrambling there. 12 yards, 1st down.
Looks to me, partner, like he's learned a little bit because earlier in the game, I think he was trying to force a lot of throws into his windows that just weren't open.
Yeah, the interceptions had plagued him, especially a 2nd interception, really a bad throw. So maybe a better decision there.
Yeah, no doubt about it. I think he learned from earlier in the game, and he's applying it now.
On 1st down, he'll drop to throw. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
David Njoku. It's now 2nd and 10.
3rd quarter on a Monday night with a 2nd and 10 coming up.
Johnson to his left. He's going to take off with it. 1 quarter remains here as we wrap up the week on a Monday night. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. So into Bear territory now. This is 1st and 10 at the 43. From the gun, it's a run for Kamara. Call it a gain of 4 on first, and that'll make it 2nd down.
Brought down at the 39-yard line. A gain of 4. It's now 2nd down.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. And for the 4th time tonight, it's an interception. Picked up by Jalen Ramsey. There he goes, right side. And they will score a pick 6 for a Bears touchdown.
The kicker on for the extra point.
And that one will pretty much erase any hopes of a 4th quarter comeback.
With emphasis, interception, return for touchdown.
The kick is
door
good.
Closed,
Makes
locked, reinforced.
22.
Extra point splits the uprights, and that'll increase their lead to 28. Fields it in the middle of the end zone, and no effort to bring this one out. It's a touchback.
At their own 25-yard line.
Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. And you can sort of sense their dejection. That last pick 6 put the icing on the cake, so to speak, in what has been a rough go for them. After the pick 6, they go right back to the air. He's going to get this one out to his fullback. And he goes out of bounds just shy of the 45. The drive starting play, a good one. Give him 19.
Well, this game was decided a while ago, and that completion there is going to artificially inflate his passing numbers. So right now, the only one really applauding probably his agent as he thinks about angling for a new contract.
They go play action here on 1st down. Rolling to his right. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down.
I know he was trying to get the completion downfield, but the way this game has gone, with a few of the runs he's made along the way, he should have kept the ball and taken it with his feet downfield. That's the big play that shreds a defense. Instead, he thought to himself, I'm a quarterback, I've got to throw it. He bailed out the defense with that incompletion.
Flush to his right, and he fends him off. Eluding the pressure right. Throwing right, and that's complete. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. Maybe a frustration penalty there because he's picked them apart.
They've tried their best to get to him and haven't done it successfully. A penalty as a result of that hit there.
So now a fresh set of downs, 1st and 10 after roughing the passer. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. A good gain again. That's now 31 yards combined on those last 2 plays.
1st down. 1st and goal at the 7.
Again, he'll drop to throw. Steps away to his left. And he's just going to throw this one out of bounds here. Nowhere to go with it. Incomplete. Another throw there off the mark, and obviously he's battled all of the interceptions. Things just haven't been true to form for him. I don't know. What do you think's going on out there, CD?
That's a great question, and my suspicion is he's been coached really well to not show that he's having a problem. You know, they always tell you no matter what, you keep throwing the football with confidence. Well, we're not seeing a confident thrower right now. He's off balance.
And he's got it. Touchdown, Saints. Michael Thomas, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Saints get a bit closer. So he scrambled right, but was able to look back toward the middle of the end zone to find the target.
As you know, in this game, sometimes you just have to know when to break the rules, because we all know most guys throwing the football are taught never throw back into the middle of the field on a scramble. He did it and got away with it for a touchdown.
Instinct sometimes, right? They just take over.
Instinct and vision. Sometimes you just see people who are open, you're able to get it to them.
Now the Bears going to call the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off.
Fair catch made at the 25-yard line. The Bears take over first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. They're looking at a 3rd straight win here if they can hold on. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. First play of the drive, a success, 19 yards.
No doubt those are the types of carries they're looking for here, Charles. The lead in the 4th quarter. This is when coaches that have a reliable running game, they breathe a little easier on the sideline.
Yeah, they love the idea that they can take the air out of the football at this point of the game. That means they're really counting on that offensive line, counting on the runners, taking care of the football. Because you're going to tell your quarterback, hey, no time to be a hero. We're not going to throw it here. Just eat up that clock. And if you have the ball, they can't score. Just about every quarterback is trained to really look downfield first before you come back and make a nice, safe throw. And in this case, that's exactly what he did. Found his running back, let him create some space, and it turned out to be a nice play for the offense.
Now a throw here on 2nd down, and that's complete. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. 11 yards there, 1st down.
These guys are running offense like you drive. The pedal is down, stomp down. How about that? Back-to-back completions. They are rolling.
So much for being conservative and running that football. Back to throw now on 1st down. So he caught inside the 10. And he's brought down, but not before he reaches the 8-yard line.
First and goal.
That one nearly 30 yards, 29 officially.
They'll run here with Taylor. And he's able to break out of 1 tackle, but then quickly brought down.
Only a yard that time, 2nd and goal. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. Again, it'll be Taylor. And this time they were waiting for him as he'll be knocked down before he can get back to the line of scrimmage. That backs him up 1 yard and brings up 3rd down. Now back to throw. This will be caught at about the 5. And they are going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their totals. Now it's looking incredibly likely to be a 3-0 start to this season. That is obviously excellent. 2-0 is one thing. 3-0, you really have some momentum.
And now they're serving notice to the rest of the league that they're a pretty darn good football team. Confident, aggressive, attacking at all times. This looks like a team that you're going to have to deal with. And guess what? Behind closed doors, they're trying to figure out ways to get better.
And he'll just take a seat, and the drive will begin at the 25-yard line.
25-yard line.
The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. Let's just be frank. They're playing for pride at this point.
That's all that's left, because victory, not a chance now. And I can't wait to see how they actually go about doing it, because there are a lot of people watching the body language of the guys on the field now. And if they call plays they want executed, they need to do that and do it really well. Otherwise, there could be repercussions.
We'll see how they handle the waning moments of this one. Now the throw here going to be taken in by the tight end, Njoku. The Saints going to call the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. Flushed out right. Gets this to a standout receiver, Thomas. Now we'll get a quick timeout called by New Orleans, number 2. As they'll get a chance to talk it over after picking up the first down.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 34-yard line.
Now on 1st down, he'll drop to throw it. And incomplete, a drop there in the middle third of the field. That'll bring up 2nd down.
Incomplete.
Another incomplete pass there. What do you take from this game offensively?
Well, you know it's tough to really analyze for them because it is a team game, right? And let's be honest, though. The defense did them no favors in this one at all. Offense actually moved the ball. So, bottom line, film session, defense is going to be a real tough one for them. Offense, they'll get a little bit of praise.
This will be caught inside the 10. And he'll take it into the end zone for the Saints touchdown. Antonio Callaway, his first touchdown here of the new campaign. And the Saints make some inroads here to that deficit. And that'll cut the lead back now to 21.
Makes the score Bears 49. Saints 28. Will Lutz to kick off for New Orleans.
After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. This will be fielded inside the 5. And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return.
31-yard line.
The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. And this one all over but the shouting, you might say. Now, there's one timeout remaining defensively, but probably no real need to use it here.
Yeah, the only time they would use it, strictly for pride.
Calling no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd down. Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again 2nd and 10.
At the 31-yard line.
And a give this time to the tailback. Able to avoid him at the 40. And out across midfield down to the 45. A first down there on a pickup of 25.
At carries like that, that's how they're going to continue to salt this thing away here, Charles, in the 4th quarter.
Yeah, how about that? A new set of downs. Clock continues to move. No better way to close out a game than to tap those mastodons you have up front and say, guys, keep pounding them. Let's keep the ball, keep their offense on the sidelines, and let's close this one out.
Charles, it's one thing to win. It's another thing to win and put up the amount of points that they did. Boy, were they clicking on offense.
They can't help but feel great about themselves, can they? I mean, what a game to put up that number of points, continually feel like they're moving the ball and things are working and clicking. They think that they can bottle this and carry it with them.
As an offensive coordinator, you just don't think you can do anything wrong. Whatever you call, run, pass, it's all going to work.
That's called being in the zone.
So for Chicago, it's an ideal start as they move to 3-0 now on the young season. And they'll get another road test next week as they head to Arizona to take on the Cardinals. Meanwhile, for New Orleans, they'll fall to 1-2. And they'll be at home next week for a date with the Tennessee Titans. And for Charles Davis and our entire crew here at EA Sports, I'm Brandon Gaudin saying so long, everybody. Now let's take a minute to see how you can improve your team.